Chelsea finally decided to approach Crystal Palace and contact them over Michael Olise. Now, if my head isn't hot right now, I don't know what is, right? Because if people don't know, as you can see, there's a shirt right there. That's the team I support. And of course, you might see other little bits and bobs in the background. But David Ornstein has definitely confirmed that Chelsea have contacted Crystal Palace about signing Michael Olise. It says right here, expressed interest in 22-year-old winger, plus requested permission to talk with reps. And it says Crystal Palace still includes £60 million release clause, and other clubs remain strongly interested, which is probably the likes of maybe Arsenal and obviously, no doubtedly, Manchester United. So it's probably going to be down to who moves first. That's the question. Who's got the balls? Because as far as I know, Man United need to shift players in their squad before they can even have any room for Michael Olise to come in. They are taking their time and they're going to miss their primary target, which was confirmed yesterday, if people don't know. But yeah, please smash the like button as well. Be very much appreciated, and also subscribe if you're new. But beyond that, anyways, you got to think of it like this. If Michael Olise ends up going to Chelsea, it's a cheat code. Like, don't get me wrong. There's going to be questions over what the manager can really do right at Chelsea. But if you add Cole Palmer, Michael Olise, and Kunku, and then they go and add a striker, they've already got Caicedo as a base. They've already got Enzo, who's a bit of a dictator, someone that can play football with him. Michael Olise is a ball to feet player and he can drive at players. I think he's ultimately near enough a complete winger in modern football. I think he can do it all. People are going to notice and talk about his injury record. And to note to that, if you actually go and actually have a look at his injury record, it's not that bad. He had a hamstring injury. He got rushed back. It's as easy as that. And then it reoccurred again because that was Roy Hodgson's fault. And he still provided GA. But this is huge, huge news for Chelsea. 60 million in this day and age is not steep whatsoever, right? And anyone is paying that. I know Liverpool was somewhat interested. Maybe he could have been the one to take the reins off of Mo Salah, but he's not a like for like type of player, anyways. But with Chelsea, he transforms their side completely. The balance it would give them on the width as well, because Maresca likes wingers that can play touchline, ball to feet type, press resistant, and that allows the central midfielders as well to overload, something similar to what Ten Hag offers. You might see someone like Duran, if he does come over, thrive, or someone like Elise, because guess who's behind him? Cole Palmer. I'm not saying he's going to always start with Cole Palmer, but what it does give is an option, especially in Europe. I know they're in Europa Conference League, that we get to qualify for that, but it gives them a lot stronger chance, and at least they'll be finally playing in the European competition if that is the case. People always allude to why would he not go to Cobham? He's a Cobham boy, something along those lines. His brother's in Cobham, along those lines as well. He's a fantastic player. His attributes are through the roof. I think he's a bit of he comes across quite quiet as well, like off the pitch. He's like he doesn't make too much noise. He doesn't really like the media, and I don't blame him either, because I hate the media myself. And his answers, actually, I find them quite funny. But yeah, Elise to Chelsea, that's huge news, a major update as well. And I wonder if that would spark any other team to go into the fold. Manchester United, like, don't get me wrong, you've got Amad Diallo, and this is where now you got Ten Hag. Does Ten Hag now trust the likes of Diallo to take the reins of the right wing and not need someone like Elise? I think that's pathetic. It'll be the same thing like comparing it up to Cole Palmer. So I'm not going to deflect it as a Man United fan, because the whole point is to have options, something that Chelsea currently have in strong, numerous positions as well, in abundance even. The central midfield might need maybe one more. If Gallagher goes, he might be signing a new contract. But if you can make it stick up front, then you're onto a winner already. You wouldn't even need to far. Like, relocating would not even be an issue. That's the thing. I think this is huge for Chelsea. And I don't know what you guys think in the comments as well. It looks like I'll be mudded if it is the case. I do wonder what the Chelsea offer will be. Are they going to, offer the 60 million? I wonder who can like. I think it's all going to come down to the structure of the deal as well, because I believe it's not a release clause that you have to pay fully upfront. I believe you can pay it in installments, if what I remember. And this was reported by Santi JFM, the Muppeteers, David Ornstein. So it's all credible, right? But it's all about, Elise, what is around him. Who does he want to go to? That's the best question, because there will be offers on the table. And the thing is, if he is going to move, he was meant to be. I think he's in a. Is it called a preliminary squad or the squad that's meant to go to the Olympics? If that's the case, then he shouldn't be going to the Olympics no more because he needs to join up in pre-season for a top side. So and I think that's Thierry Henry's managing that apparently. So yeah, Michael Olise is like, it's not like we haven't been talking about it for the last how long. If I'm gonna get up some of his GA right now, right? So people do know what he actually offers as well. And this is the maddest thing. You got to compare some of these like goals and assists per game. I think is a bit nuts. I'm gonna go on his stats right now. You know, right there, easy. This season alone, he had 19 appearances. He got 10 goals and 6 assists in under 1,300 minutes in the Premier League. Do you know how insane that is? That's nearly one goal or assist per game. That's nuts. And you know what the maddest thing is? They're quite spread out. Like I'm looking at them right now. They look seemingly quite spread out. You know, when he came back from the thing is when he came back from his obviously his hamstring injury, he got firing very quickly. But Roy Hodgson, the issue is he started playing him 90 minutes, 90 minutes, 90 minutes, 90 minutes. Didn't really get a rest, and he still contributed to the goals. And he wasn't even fully fit because that's a dangerous thing. That's why he also ended up getting injured when it came around to the next time, which was in February. Got injured again for not as long, and he came back with a bang. He gave him assists. I know Glasner had a little way of playing him, like him and Eze just behind Mateta in a 3-4-3. And look, he just banged straight away. He came back. Got 4 goals, 3 assists. The guy's phenomenal. And that goes to show it. And he's 22 years of age. This guy's got so much to offer in the future. And whoever gets him, I feel is going to be lucky. And he's going to take them. He's a level raiser. That's what you call him, a level raiser. We only had it the other day where, you had Cow and Mons, arguing over Elise when it comes to like Mo Salah. And why would you bring him in type situation? You need competition in places. Competition is healthy. I don't think he's someone that's got a mad ego, especially when someone does sign for a new club as well. You gotta ease them in a little bit like how Cole Palmer came through. But yeah, look, this is huge, huge news from David Ornstein and the rest of the crew as well that reported it even before him. It's just that he is the number one. Michael Olise looks like he's going to be Chelsea's number one signing to bring him before anyone. And I know they're working on the Rand deal, but Manchester United, if you get mudded for this one, I don't know what to even call this anymore. Do you get what I mean? Like, I don't even know what to call that anymore. It might actually be embarrassing, but embarrassing losing that to Chelsea. Let's see who can put up the best offer and let's see who you can choose, right? But yeah, look, guys, make sure you smash the like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comments about Michael Olise as well. It'll be interesting to see what people have to actually, what the whole consensus around his price tag and obviously what he offers. Do you think he's that good? Is he the level raiser? Let me know. Smash the likes and we'll see you obviously